bake yourself every way possible?
Every way possible. I'm so baked right now.
Come right on in. Huh?
Anywhere to lean it. It's fine. It's already fallen multiple times. I bought that one specifically for like half off.
Because it's missing a knob.
Did you get it from the pawn shop?
No.
Little badass shade in the back too.
I really can't see though.
You're
This right here.
yeah. There's a chair.
Blind as fuck with it.
Here, let me turn some actual lights on this time. I've just been making him sit here like interrogation style.
This is awesome. I'm glad I wasn't hella late. Jesus.
You're fine. You can't convey tone through text very well, but I could feel it.
I was like, we talked about this. I was behind on my week. I told her day one since you told me.
Is it already on?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
yeah,
you turned it on as soon as you got here.
And then I walked out of the room, as usual.
Nice. I'll only edit half of those out.
Hey, it's still got the
Okay, so by the way, this isn't actually a podcast. I'm here to sell you Tupperware.
Man, so you saw me like yeet that turn, so I was like, where's the, oh shit, there it is. I did. That was crazy.
no, you were driving like somebody staring at their phone, looking at navigation.
Yes.
So I stayed a good distance from you.
To the T. I was like,
I was the same way the first time I drove here. I
I'm
understand
sitting
it.
here like,
Have you ever looked at his glasses from the side?
look at
Just at this.
Yeah, no, I've seen how thick them boys are.
they're elegant.
These
This
shorts
is a
are
cool
too
little
short.
crib you got
I
here,
decided
man.
not to wear shorts this time because I didn't want to compete with you.
I
Oh,
honestly,
see, these are my
Or
swim
were you
trunks.
wearing? No, you're not wearing shorts.
no,
you
but
were.
I
Okay.
hate that.
He claimed that his shorts were bluer than mine, and they were.
These are definitely bluer than your shorts.
Jesus.
Uh-oh, we're not gonna.
Oh my
He
life.
can't see yet, so.
These are gray.
Those look white-ish with some kind of.
They are
weird
the
thing on it.
brightest ass green.
They look
you could
green to me
possibly
right now.
green.
Now, it does help when we're out in the sun.
Also, this is all it is, by the way. It doesn't go anywhere.
No,
from
this
here.
is-
This is all it is.
This is it. This already started.
It already
We've
started.
already
Welcome
started.
to episode 4.
Yes.
Of the Preacher
In
Round.
fact, we've already started repeating bits. The shorts thing was from last
The
time.
Preacher Round. I'm Nick, by the way, and we have a special guest today. Say your name.
Dom.
There you go. Not the whole thing.
Just Dom.
Just
Not the whole thing.
Got
just
it.
the first part.
keep my aliases, hidden.
1 to 5 people might listen to this in the next 2 weeks. I guarantee at least 3 people will listen to it. And I'm one of them. Chase is one of the others.
How the hell can we see this?
Oh, this is going to be on the internet at thepreacharound.com.
Again, that's
Oh,
the
it's its own
preacharound.com.
website. Oh, I love that.
No, that's the
Yeah, no, he registered a domain and everything.
God, that's sweet.
Yeah, so it's gonna be on every. Hopefully, I don't know how
yeah.
thing actually works.
The day of, but is it there?
Yeah, we'll see when it launches. It's gonna be on a Tuesday.
And there's a cat rubbing my leg.
Her name is Zoe.
Ooh, you're an aggressive lover.
Yes, she is. I have battle scars.
You have battle scars?
She has little hooks in her feet.
Oh God, yeah. Little hooks in her feet.
Already recycling bits for our first guest.
Claws
He
of
doesn't know
death.
that.
He doesn't know
He
that
wasn't
yet.
here.
I started making notes. So this is where I was doing my research for stickers.
Your sticker
Ah.
This is my sticker research.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, and my list of things I hate.
List of things you hate.
It's
Yeah.
just people.
Ooh.
Big list
getting
of
juicy.
names. That's the list of names.
No, I said things.
Yes, exactly. You don't think of them as people anymore.
Yeah.
I still do, which is why I call them
Jesus.
people.
Wow.
So, things I hate. At the top of the list, you. Not you.
No. It just
You.
says
You miserable piece of shit.
He looked right at the microphone when he said that. So you.
You.
Oh,
Like he
listener.
was looking at the camera. I hope you understand.
And people who fuck up the direction of the checkout line.
Look, it's not like arrows or anything.
There's not.
They're just so.
But there's already an established line.
They're so excited to cut. That's what they want to do.
But they're not cutting. They're getting in line, just bad.
I have seen this sneaky bastard comes in because I know because I just helped him and he goes over there and this old woman is not paying attention at all and he just goes beep, and no one said anything and I was
They
like,
never do.
this is great, and everyone's all like,
I'm always
Yeah.
the dude who's like, what the fuck, man?
and like seriously, bro, like.
I will just shout people out of the
I'm
line
the,
and
okay,
never look at
it
them.
depends. I'm with you, 100%. It depends on the situation, but a lot of times, if someone's like, doesn't even acknowledge
However,
your presence.
it depends on how long I've been standing there. There's a certain point at which it goes from you standing in line to you're watching the line. So you're just watching shit that happens. Eventually, it's gonna be your turn no matter what.
Like when it
Fuck
was
it.
backed up to the damn new bread aisle.
I like that aisle
The
way
new
more
bread
than the
aisle.
old bread aisle.
People who turn their blinker on after they've already gotten in front of you.
People who turn
Are
and then
you-
turn their blinker on.
Yeah. They're
Their
already
turn.
in your lane, and then the blinker turns on.
Oh, I've done that. I am that asshole sometimes when I'm like, I look back and the mirrors are just staring at my shoulders because it's a mini bike. And I'll just get over and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. Good thing I'm not dead.
I'll be honest, I wasn't sure if you actually drove a motorcycle because I also saw you with a bicycle sometimes.
Yeah, no, I broke my motorcycle. I thought I could be a mechanic and I fucked up the clutch. Oh, sorry. This,
No,
No.
you can swear
Okay.
all you want.
Okay.
Have you met either one of us, sons of bitches?
I wasn't sure if you toned it down for the
No.
podcast.
No, in fact, it's
turn it
worse.
up.
It's where,
Yeah,
oh
no.
yes.
The first episode we described, I think my favorite bit was when he described a butthole, a man bending over.
Oh, so it does revolve around pussy.
But instead of a butthole, it's just a whole bowl of spaghetti.
Yeah.
A whole bowl of
A whole bowl of spaghetti.
Like, do you slurp it up or like
If you
what-
want.
No.
If you want.
Like I said, you get a fork in there, you spin it around, and you eat it like spaghetti. Get one of the meatballs.
And I described how I learned how to masturbate over the years.
Over the years.
Over the years.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
you're
it was-
top
I also
notch
described
now?
how I learned to masturbate in about 5 minutes.
Yeah. So you'll get to listen to that when it finally
Yeah,
comes out.
episode 1's good.
The file's too big to just send all willy-nilly. You'll
I-
have to wait.
I just want to talk about the spaghetti one more time. You know, just
That's fine.
Just sticking the fork and just hearing it.
See, if I was Japanese, it would be a big bowl of ramen.
There you go. But to make sure they know it's good, you have to slurp. So you know.
Little pieces of pork. Little thin slices of pork in there.
Oh,
I like
God.
the little bits of egg,
Oh god.
the little bit of radish.
Not gonna
Big
lie,
fan.
it is fire. Bean sprouts, a little bit of
Oh,
cilantro
bean sprout
in it.
soup.
I love ramen.
Dump a whole bottle of fucking sriracha in there.
Oh god, yes.
So
Fucking sriracha, chili paste. I like it
Um,
I
spicy.
miss pho.
I went to a pho restaurant
Oh,
one
Good
time, and I kind of went crazy on
Yeah,
the bean sprouts.
Don't get the chicken.
No.
Nah.
Get the beef.
Also, this
Just
is an
beef.
oddly good segue for something else I want to talk about. Just really sad, self-inflicted food incidents. The worst experience you've ever given yourself eating food.
Ooh.
So to set the stage, I'll give mine.
Go ahead.
I worked at Taco Bell for a minute. Yeah. Well, no, this is yeah, a couple times.
That man loves that place. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And I see his name come up all the time. Yeah. But so they have the 10 burrito party pack, right?
Oh, I used to get that. Yeah.
So I ordered one night on my way home, and my manager said, "This isn't all for you, right?" And I looked that man in the eye and I said, "No, this is for other people too." And I ate the whole thing in the car on the way home.
Sounds
Now-
great already.
Okay, mind you, I had a 10-minute drive home.
Wait, you ate?
I ate a burrito a minute
Right?
while driving.
Damn. Dedication.
Hunger.
Right?
Hangry.
The second one is also from Taco Bell. I was
Yeah?
eating a different kind of burrito, but I was eating it so fast that halfway through I realized I was also eating the wrapper.
Were you high?
No,
Oh,
just fat.
drunk? No.
No, just fat.
fat.
And
Oh.
eating on the road. And I don't know what that says more, my ability to eat or Taco Bell's quality. That's where we're at. Bad food incidents that you've done to yourself.
You know, just quick thing is I kind of suffer the same way. I have a big mouth, so it's like, you know, normal people they just like their big scoop is like a quarter of the sandwich. I could almost fit damn near 75% of a sandwich in my mouth if I really want to.
Right.
I just get so hungry sometimes, just like oh, I'm like
So-
really?
Now, you said you could fit the whole sandwich in your mouth, but how long does it take you to chew that?
Depends
Can
on
your
how-
teeth keep up with the size of your mouth?
It depends.
It's-
Like if it's the first time, pretty quick. Because it's just like, you know, I'm just like, my mouth is entirety, you know? But if I'm like full on, like I haven't eaten all day, and, you know, I'm just going to say it, a bowl of spaghetti, you know?
A whole
Sometimes I get crazy with it, and I make spaghetti tacos.
Yes.
And I'm just sitting there just,
Thank you.
I should have warned you that this was a bit I wanted to do.
No. Never warn me.
don't ever warn
I
me.
want to be surprised. Anyway, a whole bowl of spaghetti tacos.
Last thing with spaghetti, okay? I have to say it. I did it. I watched Elf. I love Elf. I fucking put syrup in my spaghetti with cheese, and it was actually good. Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, I wouldn't do it again, but it was good for what it was.
My dad used to add sugar to spaghetti because it cut down on the taste of the canned sauce. So, like, it's actually not that crazy.
Honestly,
that works.
I can hear it because, like, ketchup is... They have diet ketchup with no sugar, so they add sugar to the ketchup.
Diet
so,
ketchup.
Yes.
Is there
I don't like your mom's diet ketchup. I don't want to eat meatloaf with you again.
Oh, God.
These sloppy joes taste weird.
This aspartame loaf is garbage.
I used to be a crackhead for ketchup and ranch.
Man,
Just like straight up, I put it on everything.
I used to be a crackhead.
No.
Used to be a crackhead.
That's wit.
Come on, man.
I used to be, but I still am too.
He said, you just got you what you do is you do weed, and then you skip everything else, go straight to meth. It's better that way. Straight to meth.
I like a good amphetamine.
Imagine me working even harder.
Oh, no.
No, like, imagine me more focused.
Really?
Just getting more shit done.
Yeah, no, that sounds scary.
No, I don't want to do it anymore.
I
did that shit a little bit, and it terrified me.
Oh.
Excuse me.
We're going to have one of those every time.
Yeah, with the moan, hopefully.
Yeah.
It doesn't always happen, but yes. What do you think that was?
Did you fart?
That was my toes.
Wow, that's why it sounded like it was your ass.
Just took a giant shit in this podcast.
Actually, I think the first thing I did this morning was look him in the eye and, shit.
No, it was literally... I died laughing. Like, I had to stop for a moment because, like, it was almost like you didn't expect it. It was just a moment of, like, oops.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No, I woke up feeling like
God.
shit. And then on the way to work, I farted my way back into a good mood.
He farted. You know what, though? That's why 100% why I have to wake up an hour before I go to work.
I wake up at 2:45 every morning.
I wake up at 2:30, so we're pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
I have to.
I
I
wake
have
up-
to use the bathroom for about 30 minutes to make sure my stomach is right before work, or I'm going to have a shitty day. All puns intended. Like, I have to shit before I go to work, or it's a bad day. My whole stomach all day.
It is pretty regular. Can of Monster equals one shit every day at work.
I am so...
And within, what, about 20 minutes?
I thought I was the only one. Yes.
I shit about once every 3 weeks.
That would be horrible.
Oh, when the full moon comes around?
When the full moon comes
No,
around.
I've got the wear turds, yeah.
Man, always shits.
It's like just like super long, like the scraggly ones. You get a whole sausage link just come out.
So he's got to go to the zoo and use one of those toilets. No,
You sit outside and shit in the hay with the other animals.
it's an industrial strength toilet for incontinent hippos.
Have you ever seen those giant grinders that eat up like hard drives?
Yes.
I shit directly into one of those. That's my toilet.
He has to.
That's the only thing that can break up my
Delicious.
turds.
Turd mill.
That's how hard my turds are.
Turd metal.
No, mill.
Oh.
Mill.
Like a
It
grain
grinds it
mill,
down.
but
You know, I was hoping for turd metal. You know, that's
Turd
the
metal
new
is
band.
actually my favorite kind of metal.
Just
Behind
sitting
new
there.
metal.
so okay, what would
That's all you
turd
do.
metal be then?
That's it.
It's actually a variation of grindcore.
You know, just
That's
it.
perfect.
That's all
What
you
you
gotta
just
do.
did.
You
So
graduated from butt rock to turdcore.
Turd core. Have you seen clown?
so
core?
instead of fat bass, it's fat ass.
I still love how I got here, watched you get out of the car, and then was like, that's not him. Let me go see. I had to
I
get
thought
my...
it was a little weird.
Like-
I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Dom.
Because I told you to come right in.
You
And
did!
then he's like, yeah, there's somebody parked outside your house right now. We were talking about you before we knew it was you.
And I'm sitting here going like, I mean, it said it was this, but I can't see like the door number. So like I backed up and was like, that's not it. I walked across the street. I hope the guy was just sitting in his living room, probably like, what the fuck is this guy doing? I walk up to his door and I'm like, okay, that's not it. And then I'm sitting there going, I'm like, damn it, the fucking trees are blocking this, and I don't want to be weird and like go all the way up to the door. And then he's all like, yes, can I help you? And then
He's one of us.
I walked up to that door the first time I came here, and he was like, the side door. And I got the text as I walked up to the door. And
I didn't know that until just now.
No, I was like, oh, Huh. So I just walked around.
It's powder. So what is the whole powder?
No, it's whole chili. It's whole chili powder. It's the chili type is whole. They're whole peppers.
Insert quote here. Boom.
Peppers for your whole.
Peppers for your
They're
hole.
shaped exactly like penis.
Oh, okay. So like
Oh, God.
jalapeno poppers, but your ass is the popper.
There you go. That reminds me of the first time I went into, is it Just Go or To Go? I don't know, some like Dallas condom store. Condom Sense, okay?
Condom
It's
sense.
called Condom Sense. I had to go. I'm like, this name is amazing. Big ass sex store. And then the lady
Big
was...
ass sex store?
The big ass, I mean, they had asses in there, so yeah.
Big silicone ass.
Big silicone ass. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go full just backwards. So we went into our favorite spot. I was looking around because I was like finally getting over myself. I was like, all right, let me look around.
Yeah.
Scarred for life. I'm sitting here looking at all these toys and stuff, and I'm like, okay, cool, okay, whatever. This giant black penis, it's just huge. And I'm like, people really take this? And the lady goes, yeah. Someone just bought that yesterday. But that's not what scarred me, okay? What scarred me, and it's not because of what it is, it's just, like, I wasn't ready to see that in a store, and I'm like, they really have silicone asses here. Okay? The caption, I'm like, I guess people really do like to fuck ass, right? And then all of a sudden the caption says, fuck my ass silly, bro. Nobody can be ready for that. Like, what?
You told me I wasn't going to be ready and I didn't believe you, but you're right.
I was actually not prepared for that.
Fuck my ass silly, bro.
I'm like...
Fuck my silly ass.
And I was
bro.
like, dude, is that like kinky to like really say that? Just feel like that
The
was like
silly
the
part
worst.
is somehow makes that weird.
See, I'm just imagining it's two frat boys.
Because fuck my ass, bro, is perfectly fine.
It's two frat boys. I'm like,
no, it's not even like...
It's not
Have you
gay
ever
if
been
you're
to a frat
drunk.
party?
I have
Gay
not.
as hell.
It's the gayest party I've ever
That's the
been
only
to that
reason
still
I
had
went.
women at it.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
I've been going to a lot of redneck parties, so I guess, used to. One time we got too drunk, and they were like, yeah, let's go home. And I said, fuck that. And we just stayed there. And luckily, the redneck dad there was like, here's some binoculars. And they just gave us some nighttime binoculars. We just stared at a field for 30 minutes looking at rats.
That reminds me.
Getting drunk in a field is
It was
probably
cool.
the most Texas thing you can do.
Oh, it was dope. We used to have bonfires in Creek. Big
So-
ass bonfires. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're our guest. We're trying to farm you for content.
Farm.
But it's reminded me of I went to a party at his house. That's me.
But she said I look like a can of busted biscuits.
She stole that line from me. Anyway,
That jerk. Go ahead.
She did.
that's been my
Jesus
go-to. Yeah.
Christ.
So anyway, I don't drink much anymore because of how much I drank and embarrassed myself at that party.
Damn, dude.
No, there is if you ask her, she will show you the video. There is a video of me.
Yes. Juicy.
Okay, I was sipping peach moonshine just straight out of the jar.
Oh yeah, you were gone.
I
I know that feeling.
Seen the video.
Yeah, so at one point I have to go off the edge of her property, and she's got a good bit of land. And I went off into the dark by a tree and just vomited my soul. And I couldn't walk. I crawled back to the edge of the light and just dropped to the ground.
Oh yeah.
And they said it looked like a fucking zombie was. And so the video is just them trying to talk to me and laughing.
Were you going too?
No, I just kind of look up, like, barely acknowledging that anybody else is there, and then I drop my head back down, and she yells, "You look like the fucking dead!"
Walking Dead.
So I fell asleep in her shower. I was like, I gotta clean myself off because I just I sat down in the shower and I was sitting on the drain, fell asleep, and so I flooded her bathroom and my clothes, and I didn't bring a change of clothes.
You had the shower on?
Yes,
Oh my
I fell
God.
asleep in the shower and got her whole floor wet. Left my clothes on the floor, got them soaked, and I was too drunk to just not put my clothes on, so I slept in completely wet pants.
At least you
are
weren't
the
butt ass
biggest girl I've
naked,
ever
you
met.
monster. Oh my God.
Man, that's beautiful.
And that's why I don't drink anymore.
You know, that's a great... I've got two horrible stories of me getting way too drunk. But the first time ever, I was 17 at the time, good friend's party. First time having beer. And I was like, God, this sucks ass, but everyone's drinking it, so I guess I'll just keep drinking it. not knowing what was going to happen. The closest thing I've ever, had to that feeling was nothing. So
My tummy feels
No
warm, and my head
context.
feels
yeah,
like,
just
what the fuck?
I don't know what happened. I get to the party and everyone's already half drunk. Apparently, I ended up being the drunkest. They said that because I was like, yeah, I gotta go pee. I remember saying that, and then I woke up on the table. That's how gone I was. And then they were like, Dom, get up. So they carried my ass all the way to the bed, laid down, woke up, had to pee really bad. But it was pitch black dark. I thought I was still on the table. For some reason, the closet, mind you, this room was not that big, but the closet had 2 doors. So my drunk ass was literally going in one door, banging on the walls, going out the other door, going, oh my God, I can't find the bathroom. So I'm running just in circles. Luckily, thank God, I'm literally about to pee on myself. Like, I'm sitting here like, fuck. The person's mom, you okay? And literally, this is what I do remember. I was like, I have to pee! I was like, just getting any words out was just hard.
Goddamn.
And before she even sits me down, I'm just like rip my pants off. And she's just still standing next to me, holding me up. She's just laughing, like, is this happening? And then, like, I sit down.
I'm glad
guess
that you
my-
had the wherewithal to sit down to pee in that
Yes,
state.
I was so drunk, I had to sit down to pee.
No,
But she had to tell me. She's like, you have to tuck it in to pee. So I guess I didn't realize my dick is just hanging out on the toilet seat. And she's like,
yo, moron.
yeah, like, you're about to piss on the floor, dumbass. Like that.
At
yeah.
least she helped you and did.
She
I would
did.
have watched your ass piss on the
Right,
floor.
she
I would have thrown a towel at your feet and been like,
Yeah.
this idiot.
It was bad. It was really bad.
That's fair.
Never got that drunk in my life.
Yeah, it stops you.
I say that, and then my 21st birthday came around, and I decided, I was like, fuck yeah, got off just in time. Specs closes at 9. It's 8:55. Bust in there. I was like, screw it. I love root beer, and I love whiskey. Let's get this root beer flavored chicken cock whiskey.
Yeah.
I had just got back from my brother's house in Oklahoma, and we just had Bacardi Gold, which is amazing. So I bought both because I was like, just in case it's nasty, right? Well, I had the genius idea of going, yeah, this chicken cock root beer whiskey is disgusting. Let me wash it down with Bacardi Gold. Yeah.
You washed it down.
With Bacardi Gold. And decided, so I literally drank pretty much an entire bottle.
You washed the liquor down
Thank
with
you.
more liquor.
Yes. Literally, and then I woke up the next day. I should be dead.
Why'd you wake up?
Right?
You just stayed.
I don't even know how I woke up. Like, I should have been dead. When I woke up, I literally drank an entire bottle. Because both were half empty. Which means I drank an entire bottle of whiskey
Jesus.
in about an hour and a half.
I'm glad that you're still here today.
Yeah, I don't even know how I'm alive. Because I did not drink any water that day. I literally
God
just went
damn.
straight home from work, drank an entire bottle pretty much, and then I literally thought that I woke up, like it felt like I was swimming in my own bed. Like I was panicking, but I couldn't move. I felt like I was just being drifted away.
See, that's why I hate waterbeds.
If only it was a waterbed. God bless.
You had a psychosomatic waterbed.
It was a regular bed, but I really thought it was
I
a
still
water-
managed to pop it somehow, and I psychosomatically drowned.
Funny.
How'd
Wait a
you
minute.
drown? It all drained into the floor. There's no.
We have the same phone company.
Yeah,
I
they
reckon-
want money.
Can I have some?
Now sponsored by us.
First time I ever got drunk, my grandmother died, and I was like, "Get me drunk," and he obliged.
I like that.
I downed a full 6-pack of Mike's Hard Lemonades in about 15 minutes. I was like, I don't feel anything.
God. Ooh.
And then about 30. No, I never threw up that night.
That's so much
No,
sugar.
it's
The first time you drink,
it's the
you think,
sugar.
oh, I could do this every single time. It didn't last. I didn't drink enough for that body. I don't get to do that anymore.
yeah. That was when my metabolism.
That was before I got fat.
That was before I had to work
I
an
was
8-hour shift. so I
very
could eat like
active and
this.
drank a lot of water just regularly because of physical exercise. I downed that, and then 30 minutes after that, I was like, oh, okay, this is what being drunk is like. And then I got stuck in the stairs. Yeah, I got my foot stuck, and I didn't do anything about it. I just loudly yelled, "Mine's stuck!" Waited for someone to come help me. The problem
got
was
stuck in the wall again.
I only got stuck because I kept going up and down the stairs and in and out of the house because I had to shit. And everybody at the party was laughing their ass off because I would just go, "I gotta poop!"
Yes.
Because throughout the night, he was also feeding me Dr. Pepper and Crown.
Oh.
So he just handed me a cup. I'd be like, "Thanks, buddy," and I'd drink some more.
Good friend.
Yeah.
I mean, you said.
I mean, not really, but what a good friend.
He did exactly what I asked.
He came in clutch, okay? He did exactly what you
He
wanted.
fucked up.
That's bro status right there.
Yeah, so
He's like, I love you, so here you go.
his entire family still recalls the number of times I had to shit that night. They were just, "I gotta go poop."
You should see a doctor about your IBS.
Right?
Like, the more you tell me about your bowel movements, the more I think you should bring
Looking
this up.
back at the history of my shit, the more...
You know what? That is the title of
The
this.
podcast that
This is
diagnosed
it.
me with IBS.
I started a podcast to make money, and all I got was this shitty IBS.
All I got was diagnosed with rare turds
Rare
by a
turds.
witch doctor, a voodoo priest.
She's got
Big old titty.
just one tit though. Just one big tit in the center.
No,
Yeah.
she's got two tiny titties,
Two tiny titties.
but one giant areola.
That's a visual I don't want to have.
Oh, you got showed it? It was described to me, and I made
Yeah,
sure
no.
to never watch it.
He was-
Also,
People kept saying not to
Also,
watch it and saying it was bad, so I watched it, and it really wasn't that bad.
So literally, I wasn't ready. My stepbrother, who I still don't like, but he did give me a couple of things that were cool. This was not one of them. So he's all like, "Oh, dude, look at this hot ass fucking video. Go ahead, just press play. I'll get out." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, look at that, two lesbians kissing." And I was like, "Okay, this is getting old." And all of a sudden, that happens. Yeah.
see, even the setup to your experience is dubious. Like, if my brother was like, "Hey, I got this sexy video for you.
I mean, seriously.
Go come, please."
That's a great no. Check this shit out. I'm gonna leave the room. Is a great way to show somebody.
I have a pretty strong stomach, but I've never been so close to throwing up with just nothing in my life. I was not ready. Almost like the
I
my
didn't
ass silly
stop
bro, you know?
masturbating
That was
when I
like
watched it. It wasn't
Yes.
that bad.
So I got caught using porn on my grandparents' computer once, and I was about 10 or 11.
Damn, you started early
I
as
was-
fuck.
Yeah.
I was caught utilizing pornography.
I love how you said that.
No, the words "using porn" like it's a fucking drug. Man, I'm gonna go snort some
Is
titties.
it not?
I mean, it
it
but
is.
not like you can't inject porn directly into your vein.
I mean,
But
it's in your brain though. Like
I
it
didn't
is.
get caught for what I was watching. So here's the thing: I
Okay.
wasn't the only one using that computer for pornography.
Yes,
It was for him, though.
clearly your dad.
No, all of the grandchildren.
all of the grandchildren.
All of the grandchildren figured out how to use porn on the computer.
At the same time,
we
no,
taught
they
each
watched,
other.
They watched you. You
No,
were,
no, actually, it was my younger cousin.
Oh, that reminds me.
And then, okay, so I just went to the search history. I never looked anything up myself. I went to what was already in the search history so that it wouldn't be suspect.
See, you were the only. Everybody else did too. There was
Yeah.
only one idiot actually, and everybody else was just like, "I'll jerk off to whatever they did."
Yeah, so I was just going off of the search history that was already in there, and I would delete my own because I figured out how to do that immediately. The problem was my parents looked at the search history on the computer and were like, "We know
Oh, I
what
got
you were
bit.
doing," and I had no reason to believe that anybody else. I was like, "Oh damn, they caught me." And then they said the title of the video, and I was like, "I wasn't what I watched, but I had already, it wasn't what I watched, but I had already copped to it." So no matter what, I couldn't even explain that wasn't what I watched because that would have still gotten me in trouble. I was fucked no matter what.
See, this is why deny.
Right? Small.
Because
Remember,
if I just out of the gate and be like, "No, that's not the one I watched,"
BBC Small Women's.
that's what the video was. I didn't watch it.
It really was.
Somebody else in my grandparents'
Oh,
house like big
God.
red cocks, and I don't know who to this
God.
day.
Nah, I just like watching
It
tiny
like normally
aliens get stretched out real wide.
It's back when I was totally desensitized. I used to watch that shit like baseball bats and fucking
Jesus.
just
Yeah.
like full
Yeah, okay.
arms, people's heads. It just became entertaining at that point. Like, I didn't even
No,
check it
it's
out
Yeah, no,
anymore.
it's just for
just
it's like Fear Factor for sex.
the Pain Olympics where the lady
Oddly enough, still
Oh,
hosted by Joe
man.
Rogan.
thought that was way.
The old Pain Olympics video, the fake one.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit was funny as hell.
I love the guy.
I
just-
used to share that with people.
Yeah, the guy that just has that ginormous. I'm like, okay, I thought my dick was hard, but this man has a fucking what looks like a 15-foot pole smacking another pole with nothing but his dick, and I'm like, and this man is like going at it with no remorse, and I'm just like, that is a strong dick. That's what I got out of it, at least.
I
I'm
gotta
just like,
take the opposite of Viagra. I gotta take dick softeners.
right.
I'm
'cause
always hard.
That is ridiculous.
These are the combination dick and stool softeners.
You can't get your dick in the
I
toilet.
have to poop in pieces. It's really big.
Oh my god. It's so big the air is barely getting
You
out.
hear the air pushing out of
Yeah.
your penis before you actually pee.
Oh wow.
Like, that's how long it like it's.
No, your fucking the tip of your dick is so narrow.
You just
So
hear
it's high pressure. It's just a large amount of pressure right at the tip. So it's just it whistles as it comes out.
There you go. It's the fucking here comes the train.
bigger, longer dick or donger.
Bigger,
Bigger, longer, dinger donger, huh? Like Tiggo Bitties, huh?
Yes. Did you ever watch that video?
No.
There's a video.
I just was
Okay,
I was in
so
Dallas
was
and
it
everybody said it.
Dave the Martian. It was very like
Lonely Island
13-year-old YouTube humor in 2000,
yeah, around the
Tosh
time.
2.0.
and it's literally just an animated song called "Tiggle Bitties."
Wait a minute. Tiggo
Yes.
Bitties. Yes, okay.
Or doing your mom, doing your
Sip
mom.
sipping on orphan tears.
Okay,
I
yeah,
forgot
yeah.
all
Sip
about
sipping on
that.
orphan tears.
Forgot all about that.
That
Yeah.
that line went oddly hard at the time.
As a 12.
As a 12-year-old,
Man, I jammed to
that was my first introduction to hip hop.
Oh God, Jesus!
Oh my god, that might actually be true
Actually,
for you.
it would-
Unironically.
It would be better
That's
if it was
disgusting.
Epic Rap Battles of History was.
I'm
his
sorry,
first
the closest
introduction.
to hip hop he had ever been at that point was Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, saliva.
Oh fuck! Sorry.
It's the
Oh, yeah.
same noise.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, Saliva just had the one
Got
song.
bit in my head.
Oh yeah, I've never actually listened to Saliva.
Wait, I always thought it was Sylvia. Name my next band.
Sweat Noodle.
Sweat.
Noodle. The second count.
I never second cum. I consider it one big cum just over an extended period. You know, like how World War I and II were the same war,
Oh,
but in
I'm
the
like
bedroom.
Jesus. I'm telling you, I'm gonna come again, but it never happened.
I love that. Just that was amazing. Yes.
The first joke that's relevant to our podcast name.
We have emails too.
Oh, we do. You want me to pull that up?
Yeah.
So he made an email account called help@thepreacharound.com.
Yeah, that's help at thepreacharound.com. Fuck ass.
I love how full circle this is happening.
This has actually been much more cohesive than it usually is.
Really, I'm sorry that I'm banging
I
my
think
water bottle.
maybe
like a
after the
little
fact
kid.
it won't be,
It's
but
still just as meandering as usual.
So wait, what is this?
This is a microphone.
That's a microphone.
If it weren't such a pain in the ass to move it, I would move it closer to you. Because I literally, I just have.
I
the
think
car
he
mounted
projects
still.
pretty well.
It's fine.
I don't have
It's
the loud
fine.
speaking.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
It's not like I'm editing this or anything.
This is from
No.
one of our listeners, Constance.
I think there's actually a name in the email.
Yeah, that's what I just read.
Oh.
I have to redo. Yeah.
Oh.
Blessed.
I hate
morning.
redoing. I can't.
I
If
know.
I don't shit right the first time, I hate having to shit again.
It's hard to get it back in once you've already pooped it.
I mean, wait, what?
Repooped poop. You got
Re-pooped
if you don't
poop.
poop right the first time, you got to put it back in. It's
Do it again.
Put it back.
It's like an OCD thing.
I can
Yeah.
see, like, it was about to come out, but it didn't. But he's just like,
no fully extended. out the ass-
again.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Constance.
This is
All
my
right.
depressed
So
fun.
blessed morning, fellow believers. My name is Constance Virginia Edwards, and I hail from the small but mighty northeastern part of Georgia known as Chickamauga.
She's a Georgia peach.
Chickamauga.
Chicken guaga.
Chickamauga. Chickamauga. We are a great Christian, God-fearing county, known for not only our annual buckwheat crop, but for our good deeds across the southern United States.
Yeehaw!
Specifically, we help those with darker skin tones find work, typically within the community. We provide...
Yes.
Just laughing.
Yes.
Is it good? Is it really good?
We provide shelter in exchange for open labor. I am so glad we have not lost our great values, even though the devil continues to try and corrupt our nation. I noticed your podcast as it was recommended to me via the internet on
Hell
one of
yes.
my sites. Truth be told, I do not know what a podcast is, and I don't wish to know, but I had to say something to show my appreciation for your dedication to spreading the word via preach around. May God bless you all. Constance. I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13.
Oh my God. He keeps neighbors on his land. I love that.
God,
that
Georgia's a shitty state.
That reminds me of that
Georgia
guy.
is almost as bad
I
as
think
Texas.
it was in Georgia where there was this black guy on a bus explaining to him that he had to go pick cotton. It was amazing.
Oh,
As a school fucking field trip.
yes, I've seen that video where he
That-
describes the field trip where they take the kids to go pick
ready
cotton.
for that. I thought he was lying.
So-
Okay, no, you can see in his eyes like how much that bothered him that it happened, but the way he told that story was
That's what
amazing.
made it
You
go.
can
Oh,
tell
does
that
I
that's
break
the
my
millionth
neck?
time he's told the story.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they delivered very well.
It was. I wish I had good deliveries like that.
Not
just like
DiGiorno's.
clever, you know. Yeah, I'm not DiGiorno. I'm just great value, you know. See
So
that?
my entire life, anytime someone says to me, "Hey, you know who you look like?"
Hannibal Buress. Get it all the fucking time.
Oh shit,
All the fucking time.
you're right.
I never said anything.
All
I look
the
just
time.
like him.
Yes.
You look exactly.
You look exactly like it. Just cut your hair a little more, you know. Done.
Sleep a little bit more.
You sleep a little more. Yeah, you gotta have sleepy
You
eyes.
go outside for a few
You know,
thousand.
That used to
hours.
get me in trouble in high school all the time. They're like, "Dom, you must be high," and I'm like, "I just have sleepy eyes."
Yeah.
100%.
So I have sleepy eyes and long hair. Everybody thought I was a stoner, and
You're
I
a
wasn't
bruh.
yet.
Yet. I see.
I can't
See,
say anything.
I-
Everybody
you know-
thought I was stoned, and I was.
They were right.
They were 100% correct.
I used to drink before I went to. I had a cousin who's older, and she used to buy wine, and she just had like amnesia or something every time. Because I was like drink half the bottle and go to school.
She
And
was already a wine
and-
mom, and
and
she wasn't out of high
and
school
she
yet.
No. My cousin's like
Older
6 or something, 6 or 8 years older than me. So yeah, she was already done. But like, you know, at the time she might have been like, I don't know, 23 or whatever. But she'd always forget how much wine she would drink. And so I would always just take like little sips, little sips, little sips. One time, I guess I just had some big dick energy. I just fucking filled up a tall ass cup of wine. Literally got on the bus, was just sipping on it, and like as I was like at school, just still sipping on it. A cup, like not even a bottle to conceal the smell. Just a big ass cup, and I'm just sipping on
An
it.
open top cup.
Just on the bus, got to school, just still sipping on
That
it
is
in
powerful.
the
Damn.
cafeteria, just still sipping. You know, we're waiting to go to class, and I'm just still sipping on it. I'm just like, you know, think about it now, it's fucking awesome, but at the time, I'm just like, what was I thinking? I didn't think about it. It just was like, I want it, and I'm gonna drink it.
The closest story I have to that is when a friend of mine gave me a Hello Kitty toaster that she owed me.
She owed you.
Yeah,
Oh, I like that.
it was a running joke that we had that she was going to get me one, and she finally did. She brought it to me at school, and I knew she was bringing it, so I brought Pop-Tarts.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and so we had a substitute teacher in English. I was like, all right, this is the place.
This is the
and so I
fucking
plugged it
place.
in the back corner and started making Pop-Tarts in my Hello Kitty toaster in the middle of class.
I'm sure he was the person.
And I was
so
blocked by
confused.
students and desks.
See, people come in clutch sometimes.
Yeah.
Synergy.
Well, no, she goes, the substitute goes, is somebody cooking?
Yes.
And I went, yeah, I got some Pop-Tarts.
Oh, God.
And she got real mad, and she made me go put it up. She never liked me the rest of the time that she
That's-
substituted at the high school.
Wait.
Because of the toaster.
I'm pretty sure she targeted my friend group after that
You know-
to be quiet.
Yeah, it's so
We would be the only people in class actually doing the assignment, and then she'd get on to our group for
Really?
talking. Everybody in the class would be talking. We'd be the only ones actually talking about the
See,
work.
so yeah, similarly, you were good bad kids.
This has been happening to me my entire life.
No, it's. I have a problem with management.
Yeah.
And, I don't like to be managed by anyone.
Now, unfortunately, the Hello Kitty toaster did not put a Hello Kitty on the Pop-Tarts. It just didn't work right.
I hate that.
That would have been dope as hell.
It was
Especially like
just
on
Jesus.
toast.
They put it on toast, but the
Okay,
Pop-Tarts
but
didn't
not the
work.
pop. Yeah, it's frosted. You ready for
Ooh, that was
this?
a high
That
one.
was good. You should... Okay, so do you think that would make a good hat? A good hi-hat?
But no, yeah, maybe. No.
No.
No, it would be terrible. I wanted to put this on my head like a little yarmulke.
Did they?
It fell off.
What would that be called? Like
A yarmulke.
A yammock.
Yarmulke.
What's a yammock?
Yeah.
It's YALMUKE. Yammock.
that's
What is that?
That's the yellow Namekians from Dragon Ball Z.
The yellow Namekians.
Yeah, that's the
man.
yellow one.
I forgot. I haven't seen
Little Green. I'm sorry.
Dragon Ball.
Team 4-star.
Yes. They're way funnier than us.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I just can't get over it. My name's Dinde.
I never watched
Little
it.
Green. Oh, yeah. I love that the guy that played Goku was so pissed off at Team 4-star because he had been advocating to do this when his contract was up. That's why he's mad. Everyone else is like, dude, I love it. You guys are fucking amazing. But he's like, they stole my idea. That was when I was like,
He's mad because he wasn't allowed to parody himself.
yes. And that's what makes it makes it more funny.
Why does that also just feel perfectly in line with the character?
Yeah. That's the most Goku way to go.
Yes.
Like that. Like the only thing that hasn't happened is that he hasn't beaten anybody up. Like that's the end of that scenario. That's
He has to beat them up to prove he's the better parody artist of his
Oh
character.
my God.
Powerless Goku is just a litigious asshole.
Oh, I love that. Yes.
It's just
Beautiful.
a lawyer with a grudge. Goku
Isn't
is
it Harvey Beak the lawyer or something like that? Was it Harvey Beak?
Harvey Birdman.
Harvey Birdman.
Calling attention to the beak is a little uncouth, but
Well, you know what? He didn't even have a beak. Yeah, I have a YouTube video or
a YouTube
channel. YouTube. I have the YouTubes.
I've got a YouTube.
I honestly, I know it sounds funny, but like I don't want anyone to know. Like I purposely I'll wear a jacket and some gloves if I have to like use my hands.
oh, it's okay.
Because like I don't want anyone to know.
Fair enough.
So here's the thing. I don't want any extra help, okay? When you have, I mean, this podcast, whatever, right? It's
Whatever.
okay. When you're black,
Wouldn't
you
know.
automatically get special privileges sometimes
Yeah.
with other black people.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
they don't care at all if you suck ass. There's always going to be a handful of black people who are just like, he's black. Like. So, like, I don't want that. So that's why I just...
Oh,
I'm like,
damn. Okay.
yeah, so I'm like completely anonymous. Just going to love my goofy-ass character.
That is a subjective experience I've never had to consider.
I feel bad sometimes. The amount of hate.
Wait, are you saying it's black privilege?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
100%. 100%.
Am I allowed to make that joke?
You are 100% allowed to make this because I advocate...
Here we just call it inclusion.
Right? I advocate so much with the whole... Like, I love how when white people hang out with other white people, and then they get sad when someone else that isn't white, you know, comes up, and it's like, they're just sad because they don't know that person. Like,
Yeah.
it's nothing to do with their skin color. Or, let's be real, right? Black people will go. I know people who have gone back to the hood because they were tired of living with white people. It's the same thing with white people. They're not called racist because they went back to the hood. No. I hate that so much, this double standard that we've created. But it's just, yeah. I think it's funny, but annoying at the same time.
So, I will say, there were... one of my drinking adventures in college... We were at a party at my friend's house, and her dad was super redneck. No, more like country road. Yeah.
Yeah, you were hanging out with my
But
daughter.
her mom listened. Her mom listened to lots of rap and hip hop. Yeah, surprisingly.
Is
not
she
surprising.
half? Or?
No.
There were
Very
some
redneck
ghetto
family.
ass rednecks in Mississippi that I.
But the
anyway,
thing
go
is,
ahead.
we were all very drunk, and we were sitting around the table just bullshitting. And her dad goes, I know black people I consider white. And my girlfriend had to put her foot on mine because she could see the words about to come out of my mouth.
Yes.
And I could not have taken that man in a fight. I would have gotten my ass handed to me
I used
readily.
to get so mad.
I have
At
got
that.
backhanded by that guy
Yeah.
a couple of times. It was worth it every fucking time.
But I used to, hell, as a black man,
As a black man.
as a black man in a black world with black people in it, with a black school. No.
It's just blue dubba dee dubba die.
As a black and a black and a black. Jesus.
Black people can be the worst. My mom is living proof, sadly. She is what you call light skinned, okay? Or if you're ignorant as fuck, light skinned, okay? My mom is yellow. Now, being in Texas and being outside all the time, she's now got a nice tan.
Yeah.
My mom is 100% black. Just start this first. But she is yellow. And her whole life she got made fun of
Jesus.
just because she wasn't dark enough, and they were saying, "Oh, it's because you want to be white. That's why." Not because you know,
God.
you're just born light-skinned. You know, let's just keep the ignorance. You know,
She
in
going in
play.
a bleaching booth.
Exactly. I'm like, that's so lame. So my mom actually had like an irrational amount of racistness towards black people, which then carried over to me because I was her son.
Damn.
So like, literally, I think up until, you know, like in high school you get this awakening, and of course you're getting fed these ideas in your head. So then you put them into perspective when you actually experience it, and you're like, all black people suck ass. You know, I'm not your brother. I don't fucking know you. I don't fucking know you. Get off me. And then I'm gonna say it without the R. So ain't no niggas allowed. I don't say ER.
It's the hard R.
And yeah, it's definitely the hard R. And really, it's funny because it wasn't that bad. I worked at AutoZone, and I had a shop owner who has a $3 million shop in what feels like halfway buttfuck Egypt. It's not too bad. It's still off. He used to call me ER like every other day as I was dropping parts off.
Fuck that.
And I'm just like, you know what? I'm still getting paid. I have thick skin.
Right. But what an odd way to do it, too.
100%. He's just like, there's your friend. And I'm like,
The only person I've ever called an it was teacher. It was the end of teacher because he didn't teach very well. So I chopped the word teach off.
I love that.
I just used the R. I didn't use any other part. It
I
wasn't
told
the N
this
word.
to him.
It was the R word.
Yeah.
R.
So in my school,
That
everybody
could be
wanted
being
to be
racist as
friends
fuck,
with the
though.
one black kid in our grade level.
You mean the token black kid?
Yeah, basically.
Wait, hold up. Wait, that's not...
And I grew up in a small town too, but like everybody wanted to be friends with him. They didn't want to. There was.
I thought there were more by the time.
More by the time.
By the time you guys were there.
Where do you think I went to school?
I thought you said in...
No.
Hey, just kidding.
No,
You
I went
you
to
never
a,
said that?
No, I went to a smaller school.
Hey, just kidding.
Way up north.
My
Way up
graduating class was 55 people.
Wait, up north. Damn it, you said that. Okay, yeah, okay. Wait, it's really that small?
Yeah, bigger now. They're putting shit
Yeah,
in.
okay, I'm sorry. I thought you meant...
I forgot.
I've
Every
been to
time I
Trenton.
look at that town on Google Maps or something and see that it's Highway 69, I laugh.
Yeah,
Nice.
Gross.
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you with the toe and the D.
Oh, that you know what? That reminds me.
No.
No, that actually was a thing that went on in my school. Have you ever heard of Mr. Toe?
Oh God, I'm scared.
No, it's looking back, it is essentially sexual assault. So you grab the other dude's legs and then you stick your toe in his butt.
Wait a minute.
That's great.
Stick
That
your
was-
toe in his butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what the baseball team would do to each other.
That's rape as fuck.
Yeah, it was called Mr. Toe.
Mr.
I was never
like-
involved.
I feel like that I don't
Famous
get very
Mr.
mad
Toe.
very often, but that would definitely be
Yeah, no, there's.
This is why I didn't play sports in high school. The year I went,
I mean, I got the opposite.
I saw that shit immediately. and was like, I don't want to be a part of any of this.
There's nothing gayer than a baseball team with too much energy.
I guess so.
I mean, honestly, there's nothing gayer than a baseball team.
Hey,
You
I
see
like
the pants they
baseball.
wear?
it's to show the dick imprint, okay?
No, it's so you can stare at each other's fat asses all day. You guys stand around and fucking do squats in the weight room. Squats.
Yes. Squats in the lat room.
That's in the squat room.
Gym in the weight room. That didn't work.
No, we're jamming
None
in
of
the gym.
this works.
No, this is terrible.
We're actually not recording.
We're not even recording
Oh,
anymore.
fuck.